baka dito sa activity na to, kahit ito lang yung araw na binigay ko, paano kung kulang tong araw na to kasi ganito yung type of activity na ibibigay ko sa bata. It's very complex. Kasi last year, parang nagkulang yung one hour. So I will extend it into 3 days. Ayan. Okay, 1 hour per day. So in-extend mo into 3 days. In-schedule mo, you assume. So you become flexible when it comes to your schedule. Okay? Huwag naman masyadong dikit-dikit na 9 to 10 itong gagawin. 10 to ganyan itong gagawin ko. Paano kung hindi mo natapos yung isa? Diba? Allot appropriate time. Kaya alam nyo naman ang kapasidad nyo, your skill, yung speed nyo, kung gaano kayo kabagal, kabilis sa isang trabaho. So, schedule it on time. Perfect and appropriate time allotment. Appropriate time allotment and perfect time allotment is based on your assessment of your abilities, of your speed when it comes to work. Kung kaya nyo ang multitasking, no problem. Pero kung ang multitasking na yan, nagsasuffer yung isa, hindi siya maganda. Kung kaya ang multitasking, dapat parehong quality pa rin. Okay? Next tip. Be flexible in time assignments. Use fillers. Okay? When I say fillers, sa mga activities sa loob ng classroom, kunyari natapos ka kaagad. Okay? 1 hour 1 hour ang lesson pero natapos ka agad. Bedon ka, nagkaklase si Tito Pep. Hingi ka kay Mami. Okay, commercial. Okay, yung fillers, ginagamit, ito yung mga activities na ipapagawa mo na wala sa plano. Kunyari natapos ka agad, 40 minutes pa lang, natutunan na nila agad they already mastered the skill. Meron ka pang 20 minutes, what will you do? You use fillers. Okay, pwede magpa-games ka or pwede naman interviewin mo yung mga bata tungkol sa buhay nila. That's possible. A time, an opportunity for you to know better your learners. Or it could be also be used as an introduction to the next lesson. Okay, pwede mo pag-usapan dyan, sir, yung ibang bagay aside from your subject. Yes, it's a filler. For as long as it helps you build the relationship, the rapport with your learners. Okay, pwede papaglinisan last, sir. 20 minutes papaglinisan. Siguro itong 5 minutes pwede. Pero itong 20 minutes na maglinis daw, OA na. Anong tawag din sa nung elementary? Bunot. 20 minutes kang magbunot hanggang mayaring oras. Papagbunutan mo lang. Ay, grabe naman. Sir, bakit nung elementary kami 1 hour nagbubunot? Filler ba yun? Hindi. Iba yun. Hindi siya filler. It's feeler. Yun yung naramdaman ng teacher nyo na ipapagawa niya kasi tinatamad na siya magturo. Okay? So that's what we mean by filler. A question about filler so far?
Wala po.
Okay,
Wala
good.
po.
Good. Okay, next. Set examples by showing you are time conscious. Ayan. If you want your learners to be punctual, then be punctual. At huwag niyo isama yung pag-make up niyo sa oras niyo sa class. Pag-make up kayo before. At ako, lalo na girls na, ladies, huwag kayong papasok sa classroom na yung itsura niyo para talagang pasan niyo ang mundo, no? You have an image to project to your learners. Na kailangan pag maganda, pansin niyo ang bata, pag maganda ang teacher, inspired makinig ang mga bata. And pag sinabi natin maganda, hindi naman to yung physical, if you are good looking when it comes to your appearance, okay, with good clothes, aliway tang gulo-gulo ka, buwak, mag-ayos naman konti teacher na, hindi na uso yung teacher na itong Belamon, memorize nga po ng libro, akaliwa na ng menayos kin sarili na. Okay? Okay. And remember this one, pag gumraduate yung mga batang yan, yung itsura nilang matatandaan nyo, ang dami nilang gagayahin sa'yo. Baka mamaya tandaan nila yung gulo ng buhok mo, ay muta sa mata mo na hindi natatanggal. Kaya ito pa ha, madalas sa mga teachers yung white na laway nito sa gilid. O be careful, baka baka pag nag-reunion yan, nakalimutan yung pangalan, ay balo ko na itang matitipon wawak yung gilid ka. Okay? You should also be aware of that. Okay? Be careful of that. Tignan niyo yung sarili niyo sa salamin after teaching, kung mukha pa bang teacher at kaaya-aya pang tignan. Okay? Anyway, kayo naman yan, imahin nyo yan, no? Gusto ko matandaan ako sa pangalan ko. Hindi sa itsura ko na parang nagiging source ng katatawanan. So be careful. Okay? With your choice of makeup, wag naman yung parang nagpa-set up pa kayo sa parlor. Wag kayong gagamit ng lipstick na sobrang tapang. Teachers kayo, no? Yung lipstick na parang yung maninira ka ng pamilya, gano'n. Yung pulang-pula, yung putok na putok. Wag naman ganun. Still, you should look like, hindi ko naman sinasabing masama yan, but on the context na teacher kayo, nasa loob kayo ng classroom, ibagay nyo, iakma nyo. Yung mind lang. Okay? And then again, when you dress, you should dress one dress ahead of your learners. Yan ang sinasabi natin. Kung wash day, dapat ahead pa rin yung dress mo. Kung sila walang collar, mag-collar ka naman. Okay? Ganun naman sa public speaking. Kung ang audience mo ay may collar at naka-long sleeves, okay, ikaw, mag-Amerikana ka. You should be ahead. Okay? Just to show that you are the speaker, you are in authority in that case. Same in teaching. Hindi na kailangan yung malalaking naglalakihang ribbon. Ako masyadong mag-bling-bling na mga ma'am. Kasi pag tuturo kayo, galo-galo kayo, yung bling-bling yun, galo-galo la naman, ilan nang nilawid. Plus with your earrings, iwasan nyo na yung mga naglalakihang earrings, pota maglambitin na rin nga. Okay? Alam nyo naman siguro, nakikita nyo naman siguro sa schools kung anong magandang tignan sa isang teacher at hindi. Okay? You should look decent. But I'm not discriminating those who are wearing that. Okay? Kung kayang dalhin, why not? At kung hindi siya nagiging source ng katatawanan sa mga bata, why not? At remember, hindi naman nila sasabihin sa yan pagkukwentuhan ka nila. Okay? At ang masama pa, ikukwento sa ibang teacher. Ay, nino po, sir. Tapos matitipon wawaking gilid kaya. Diyos ko. Ay mo na mahal, mag-react. Ay, sabihan niya. Ngayon, pota, naman siguro waway tayo. Pagtakpan mo kaya kang fellow teacher in that case. And then afterwards, inform me. Kitang aliya ma-offend. Lalo na nung ka-close me. Pero sabi na, pag makanyan, masakit ka nung sabyan. Na, matitupon ka wawa ka. Sabi na ni. How to say that, diba? Okay? Pero kung kaibigan ko siguro, yung close ko, katabi ko ng cubicle, kaya kong sabihin. But in that aspect, siguro, I will make him realize na lang in time. So it's hard to say, baka ma-offend siya. What's your proof? Lalo na nung wala na kamang picture na may tipon niya wawa in that time. Mano lalaring anak ka nakanta, ipate ko pa. Okay, your concern here is yourself. Be conscious with what you wear. Be conscious with your time management. So if you want them to be punctual, be punctual. Hindi ba itang Mendilo na ako itang Kaybat field trip na on the way na po Kaybat Mandilo ka pa pala. Diba tamo? You should come on time. Tang kay late kang late daratang. Wow, ma'am. Ang common time coming from you, amo. At palitan nyo rin yung konsepto na pag Filipino time, laging late. Change it. Kayo magbago nun. Filipino time is always on time. So be on time. Lalo na pag mag-program, manggigil ko program, itong talagang program, 7 o'clock. Ta kayo mag-umpisa alas 7:30. Kaya 8 o'clock. Ay, ali. Pag ako yung MC, if I am the MC, 7 o'clock, I will start. I will hold the mic, then I'll start. Sino man yung wala, it's stated in the program, it's 7 o'clock. Okay, kaya minsan naiinis na sa atin yung ibang lahi, pagka meeting natin sila because of time. Okay, so again, those are the tips for good time management. Now for scheduling, what to do if you finish your lessons, tasks, or activities ahead of time? Very simple, use feelers na nabanggit na natin kanina. At yung feelers na hindi ka nagpapalinis in 30 minutes, ha? Wala na kang balong pegawa nung erasing board ng erase. Okay, but after 5 minutes, susulatan mo para may buburahin sila ulit. Walis sala. Ating kung kakakit mo kanyan, palis lang palis, sala nung papalisan. Kasi inutos ng mama. At pag sinabi ng mama malis, kailangan nakakit na kang mamalis. Ay, manggigil ko. Okay, o ganon ha. Ako makanta. Pag makanta na ko, once you become a teacher, balikan na kayo. Share kayo ulit yung PowerPoint na yan. Mag-teleconta ulit. Okay, next. Record keeping, next aspect. Which activities are to be recorded? First, daily attendance. Siyempre, eto, be careful ha. Minsan meron nakakasuhan sa ganito kasi naka-check sa attendance niya na aksidente yung bata sa labas. Yung pala nag-cutting. Pero dahil hindi mo chinek yung attendance, check ka lang ng check para mabilis. Naka-check siya dyan, ibig sabihin paano nakalabas. You are liable in that case. Okay, so make sure that you check attendance. Na, sir, paano yun araw-araw? Isa-isa tatawagin ko? No. Okay, meron naman seat plan kung sino yung bakanting upuan, siya yung hanapin mo. Tawagin mo yung pangalan. Where's Johnny? Baka naman lumipat ng upuan. Okay, in that case, you would identify who are absent. Or you should have your monitor, lalo na pag high school na, no? Grade 6, and may monitor ka na, sila yung magre-report sa'yo kung sino absent for today. Hindi yung araw-araw tatawagin mo. Kung 60 yan, araw-araw tatawagin mo from A to Z, ubos ng oras mo. May iba ang plano mo nun, no? Ang subject mo pala ay checking off attendance. Okay, next, students' progress, of course, report. Okay, cards. Okay, Form 137. The different forms that we use to record this course. Now, in recording, sir, pwede po bang ipakita ang class record sa magulang? Pwede naman, basta yung record lang nung anak niya papakita. Huwag yung buong class record. Takpan mo yung part na hindi sa anak niya because this course are confidential. Okay, remember that. How to record easily the data? Very simple. You record regularly. Hindi inipon mo yung papel dyan sa lamesa mo from week 1 up to the last week of the quarter, up to week 10, natambak na yung papel mo dyan, hindi mo pa na-check, hindi mo pa ni-record. Magde-decision ka na lang, ay, gusto ko na rin. Ibalo ko naman din nga. Ako, hindi na hindi akong grade. Ay, it's a crime. Okay? It's a crime. So, record regularly. You schedule a time. Pag vacant mo, automatic, pag may pinaquiz ka, record na agad para hindi mawala. Okay? Next, that's record keeping, another aspect of classroom management. Another is physical environment. So under physical environment, what do we need to manage? Maintain cleanliness. Ang teacher, bago pumasok, you check the classroom. Malinis ba o hindi bago ka magturo. Hindi yung pinapabayaan mo lang. Because if you will teach with a messy classroom, with papers, pieces of paper distributed anywhere, okay, you can see them on the floor, you will make an impression that, ay, okay lang pala na marumi. Tutuloy lang si ma'am. It's a regular basis. Normal lang. It becomes normal, which should not be. Okay? Next, maintain proper ventilation and lighting. Tignan niyo yung light. Brigada eskwela, sinecheck na yan. Okay, dapat yung ilaw would help for learners to see what they are reading. Okay? Plus, ventilation. Ayan, kung maalinsangan sa lugar na yon, what to do? Baka pwedeng dagdagan naman ang electric fan o kaya dagdagan ng bintana para mas mag-flow ang hangin. Why? Why do we need to consider this? Because if you will not maintain proper lighting, proper ventilation, it would be a cause of discipline problems. Magalsala rin nga anak. O kaya pepe lang pepe, re-reklamo na, they will not concentrate. Next, avoiding unnecessary noise. That's why schools are advised to be established, to be structured, to be built far from roads para malayo sa ingay. Next, provision of bulletin board displays. Okay, board and displays. That's part of the physical environment. But again, alamin nyo rin yung rules ng eskwelahan nyo about bulletin boards and displays. Baka meron silang standard na sinusunod. Baka bawal magdikit tapos dikit ka ng dikit siya. Okay, you should know the rules, the protocols of your school. Okay, baka dapat pare-pareho kayo ng dinidikit bawat classroom, tapos ikaw nag-solo ka. Okay, that's under physical. And inform the learners na, ayan yung madalas nag-aaway ang teacher at ang bata eh. Kung bulletin board yan, yung pinagtutusok, no? Hanggang sa matapos ang school year, ang dami niya ng tusok. Okay, so inform, orient the learner what to do and how to use this bulletin board displays. Next, manage seating arrangements. Ito ang suggestion under seating arrangement, yung seat plan. Dapat daw every quarter, papalit-palit ang seat plan. Hindi kung saan siya nakaupo, from first day hanggang sa last day ng school year, dun na siya. So every quarter, I would suggest that you change the seating arrangement. So they would experience also other seatmates. Pero yung mga malalabo yung mata, automatic consideration nasa harap. Okay? Yung mga hindi katangkaran, automatic, dala mo sa first row or second row. Okay? Kasi column is paharap, no? And then row, paganyan. Column, mali nga ang tawag natin kasi row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, no? Pero baligtad pala. In Excel, you would see na ang row is horizontal. Ang column is vertical. So it should be column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4 instead of row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4. So manage seating arrangement at huwag mong pagtabihin yung madalas na nag-aaway. Huwag mo rin pagtabihin yung parehong, kunyari, you've assessed that they are poorly performing in your class. Itabi mo naman yung isa dun sa medyo may alam, kunyari, an expert for that child, okay, for that learner to teach also this learner na hindi nakakasabay. At least may coach na siya, no? Johnny, I want you to teach Anna, okay, on this aspect. So that's peer tutoring. Okay? Discipline, another aspect. Discipline is a controlled behavior. Oh, it's a controlled behavior, so we can manage discipline. Question is, how? Okay, but before that, let's identify some factors or reasons why discipline problems occur. First, unfavorable learning conditions and teacher skills and knowledge in handling misbehavior. So first, yung unfavorable learning conditions, maingay, maalinsangan, kulang sa ilaw, syempre hindi sila makikinig, they cannot concentrate. Okay? Teacher skills and knowledge in handling misbehaviors. So also your personality. Pag si teacher pinabayaan lang ng pinabayaan, definitely they would assume na okay lang. Kaya pag nakakita ka ng discipline problem, kahit minor pa lang yan, address it immediately. Okay? Bakit, sir, yung isang klase, sa isang teacher tahimik? Okay? Sumusunod. Sa isang teacher hindi. Ayun ang problema natin dyan. Teacher's skills and knowledge in handling the problem. So, from time, or in time, I hope, okay, and I assume, and I am sure, hindi lang assume, I am sure that you will develop your skills when it comes to classroom management. Yung unang year nyo, it's some sort of filled with flaws. Okay? Maraming gaps. Okay? But as you will gain experience from time to time, from year to year, I'm telling you, you would know how to do. My first year is really a mess. No? Ang dami kong ginawang hindi pala dapat. Until such point that I realized na hindi pala dapat ganun yung ginawa ko. Ganito pala yung dapat na strategy at yung mas naging effective. Okay? Na si teacher hindi pala dapat nagwa-walk out. Kasi pag nag-walk out ka, iniwan mo yung estudyante doon at pag napahamak sila, nag-walk out ka na, galit ka na, liable ka pa. Okay? At wag mo rin palalabasin ng mga bata kasi mas gusto nila yon. If you think it's a punishment, no, it's a reward. Gawin mo, paupuin mo sila sa harap, dito ka sa harap, yung magulo, no? I want you to sit there, listen to me. It's a punishment on their part, yung makita yung pagmumukha mo at nagle-lecture ka sa kanila, parusa sa kanila yon. Natututo na, napaparusahan sila, pero natututo sila. Kahit pa paano, okay? Next, classroom may not be conducive to learning if it's overcrowded, if it's with poor lighting facilities, it's disordered position of cabinets and furniture, inappropriate seat plan, near sources of noise that obstructs learning. Okay, reflect based on your experience. Describe a teacher's personality that attracted, okay, and resulted in good behavior. What's your answer here, Miss Paula?
Describe a teacher personality that attracted and resulted in.
Ikaw, balikan mo yung high school or elementary mo.
Describe a teacher personality.
Let's paraphrase that question.
Yung ano po, sir, kapag po yung teacher discipline siya within his or herself, yung parang sa kanya po nag-start yung discipline, di ba po, sabi nga nila role model yung teacher. So nakukuha ng student yun, which results sa good behavior kasi nga po, nakikita nila sa teacher. Sir, parang naaano nila sa sarili nila. What do you call this? My God.
Yeah, I get your point. It's like you should walk that talk and see.
Yeah.
Model, what you teach is what you do. Okay? Because that will be most effective. That's the most effective. It's not. It does not stop in your classroom. Like you tell them to do this, to do that, and then paglabas, ikaw hindi mo ginagawa. Yung bawal mag-sigarilyo, tapos ikaw hindi. Okay, parang ganon, no? Another, Miss Chico, way back in high school and elementary, anong teacher's personality ang na-attract ka when it comes to, yung, parang gusto mo siya laging pumapasok, gusto mong nakikinig sa kanya?
So, based po sa mga teacher na nakikita ko na gusto ko po talaga is yung alam po nila yung kung paano sila makisama sa mga students po nila. Like, kung kapag nagle-lesson po, nandun po yung discipline ng student na okay, si ma'am nagle-lesson, teacher siya, student tayo. Then, if ever po, right after naman nung lesson nila, like tapos na po yung lesson, ayun po, pwede po siyang like parang friend po siya sa mga student niya.
Okay, like here, no? Somebody you could approach to talk about something. But like, aside from the subject, of course, someone you can approach, someone you can smile with, you can laugh with. Hindi yung Miss Minching ng dating. No? Okay. What about Miss Ira?
Ako po, sir, yung kapag alam ng teacher makisama sa labas at saka sa loob ng classroom. Kasi, yung parang nagiging kaibigan siya ng lahat, gano'n na hindi naman siya kinakatakutan, hindi rin naman siya binabastos.
Correct.
Doon po kasi mag-i-start talaga yung respeto sa isang teacher at saka sa isang estudyante po.
Hindi yung nananakot, no, Miss Ira, kaya ka lang nakikinig kasi nananakot. Kaya mo lang ginagalang kasi takot ka. It's not only, it's beyond that. It's like you respect because that teacher deserves respect. Okay? Katulad nga sinabi ni Paula kanina kasi the teacher walks that path. Okay? And yung minanggit niya yung pakikisama. That's good. But there should be boundaries, no? As so we all know, there should be boundaries when it comes. Katulad nga sinabi ni Miss Ira, if there are points na nababastos ka na, no, like because of the closeness, it's high time for you to place a wall. Okay? Biglang may wall dapat siya. Pag naman sobra taas. Again, it should be there should still be respect. That's what we mean. Okay? There should still be respect. Okay, ako naman in my case, what teacher's personality attracted me? Alam niyo yung pinakagusto kong teacher, yung tawa ko ng tawa sa loob ng classroom. Yung habang nagtuturo, talagang tumatawa ka. Okay, that's something that inspires me and makes me excited every day. Hindi yung pag nagturo talagang turo, no, yung very formal, very strict, very lenient, yung upo ng maayos, walang gagala, ayoko ng ganon. Okay? Ayun, katulad nga sinabi natin, when you laugh, okay, you learn. Okay, you listen. Pero hindi lang puro tawa, no? Meron natututunan ka pa rin. Like, ano ba ang tawag doon? The teacher has this what we call sense of humor. Okay, gifted very much with humor. So, ang sarap sa klase na yun. Na parang hindi mo namamalayan yung oras, lumilipas na pala, na nag-lesson pala kayo, pero tawa kayo ng tawa. Okay, but not to the point that you are disturbing the other classes. Now, how do you resolve now discipline problems in an overcrowded classroom? Okay, pag maraming estudyante sa classroom, lalo na pag public school noon, mabot ng 60, how do you resolve problems? First, establish routine. Okay, that's number 1. Second, state your rules immediately and be strict with your rules. This is the time for you to be strict with your rules. Na pag sinabi mong ganito dapat kasi ang dami niyan, no? Okay? Another, kapag maraming estudyante sa loob ng klase, umabot ng 60, how to handle record keeping, how to handle attendance, you assign monitor, okay, schedule mo lahat, i-group mo yan, bigyan mo lahat ng assignment kung sino naka-assign sa bintana, sa floor, okay? So that's how we resolve discipline problems in an overcrowded classroom. Be strict when it comes to your rules, okay? And be explicit when it comes to your rules. Sabihin mo sa kanila yung dapat at hindi. State the do's and don'ts, the rules, the classroom rules. Okay? Okay, prevention of discipline problems. Make the teacher's teaching style appropriate to the learner. Second, group-oriented methodologies. Okay? Grupo mo yan. Yung mga hindi masyadong nagpa-perform at magugulo, pag nakasama sila dun sa grupo ng mga seryoso, magtrabaho, titino yan. Okay? Mahiya siya, siyempre, no? Next, fast switching of technique when needed. Of course, pag nakikita mong hindi na nagwo-work, they're not listening anymore, switch. Be flexible. Yun, gumamit ka ng flexible classroom. Next, teachers' attributes such as patience, compassion, concern, and caring attitude, respect, and trust for others is a requirement to prevent discipline problems. Trust them, but do not humiliate them. Ito ang kailangan mong ibigay. Okay? Ang bait-bait talaga natin, no? Super bait. Okay? Walang susuko. That's what we mean. Huwag mong susukuan yung bata. Okay? There should be so much compassion in you. Next, teacher's personality. It should be warm. Ayan, binanggit nyo kanina. Respectable relationship with students, unpretentious and genuine gestures, kind words of praises, facial expressions. Avoid showing unusual closeness or favoritism. Okay, hindi naman natin maiwasan na meron kang favorite, no? Parang paborito mo utusan, pero wag mo iparamdam sa kanila. Yung sarilinin mo na lang. Okay, at wag mo sasabihin na pet may kay makanya student A. No. Do not claim favoritism. Yan yung mararamdaman mo. Control it. Okay? Control na maging favorite mo na pala yung anak aking arap. So, but we cannot avoid that, but keep it to yourself. Do not show it. Okay. Facial expressions, ayusin nyo rin, no? Baka yung pagmumukha nyo, akala nyo nakasmile kayo, pero mukhang nakasimangot mula umpisa hanggang dulo. Okay. Common ways in dealing with discipline problems. Now, these are very important. Which are the accepted one? Which are the acceptable and which are the unacceptable? So, on your screen, you would see, ano ang pwede? Verbal reinforcers, okay, like praises. Okay, that's acceptable. Non-verbal gestures like frown or hard look, ayan. Pag may pagbabawalan ka, pwedeng tignan mo. Okay, ng mata sa mata, ayan. That's, o kaya sumimangot ka, that's allowed. Acceptable. Because you're not harming physically. Okay? Dialogues, attention to the unruly. Okay? Merits, like rewards. When say dialogues, yung kausapin mo through conferences, one-on-one conference, like this one. Private or one-on-one conference, and then allow freedom of expression. So these are acceptable ways in dealing with discipline problems. Ano naman yung hindi pwede? Tandaan nyo tong hindi pwede. Scolding and harsh words, nagging and fault-finding. Araw-araw na lang siya ang pinagbabawalan mo, siya na lang nakikita mo. Okay? Pwede bang minsan sa isang araw, siya naman ang purihin mo, kahit simple lang yung nagawa niya. Okay? At least, baka yung sinabi mo simple, you would make a change. Okay? Keeping in a detention area, that's not allowed. Stay there. Ganon. Okay? Face the wall. Maiwan ka sa room. Okay? Denying privileges like deduction. Bawal ang deduction. -1 ka sa activity. Walang kinalaman ang academic performance sa conduct. That's another aspect. Okay? You should not deny them with privileges. So kung matalino, nakakuha siya ng 10 out of 10. Okay? Eh sir, paano kung magulo siya? Eh nakakuha ng 10. That's academic performance. That's different aspect. Eh di address mo yung discipline problem in different aspect. Pero wag yung score niya. Okay? Additional special homework. O yan, bilang parusa, may assignment ka, bawal yon. Bakit sir, bawal ba mabigyan ng assignment? Kasi binigay mo siya bilang parusa. Why? Bakit siya bawal? You are making assignment be viewed as a form of punishment, which should not be. Okay? Na hindi dapat. Dapat pag assignment. Okay? Eh paano kung nagbigay ka ng assignment sa lahat? Ibig mong sabihin to, iisipin nila, napaparusahan sila, they are being punished. Yes, yun ang i-assume nila. Okay? Next, use of ridicule and sarcasm. Okay? Do not allow that. And then please do not name drop. Call them by their names. Hindi yung marimara mo, pulgoso mo. Do not do that. Grades for academic achievement, no deduction. It should not be affected. I repeat, academic achievement is a separate aspect. Okay, establishing routine. Routine is regular procedure or a normal practice that is to be followed. What is its importance? So if you have established routine, it becomes automatic to the point that hindi ka na mahirapan. Na pag sinabi yung pasa ang papel, alam na nila kung paano ipasa yan. Hindi nila sila magpupuntahan sa iyo paharap. Lahat, pass your paper and then pupunta sa iyo isa-isa. Okay, they know their routine and how to submit a paper. Papunta sa covered court, pabalik sa classroom. Alam na nilang routine, hindi yung sasakit yung balikat mo, yung leeg mo kakabawal, kaka-instruct na dapat fall in line. Okay? So that's the value of routine. It makes your work easier. So how do we establish routine? First, plan a routine for the entire class rather than for an individual or group, like going to the comfort room. Like going to the covered court. Okay? Tapos pag papunta ng comfort room, sabihin mo in general sa kanilang lahat. Okay? For the entire class, this is how you are going to say excuse to the teacher. Okay? To ask permission for the teacher. Plan a procedure for the whole unit with corresponding time allotment for each topic. Okay? That's another one. Okay? How are they going to accomplish a task in this unit? Give time allotment. Okay? Give clear and direct instructions. Avoid dilly-dallying. Huwag ka na magpaligoy-ligoy when it comes to giving instructions. Go straight to the point. Ito ang bawal, ito ang pwede. Ito ang tamang pagpila, ito ang maling pagpila. Okay? Avoid dilly-dallying. Practice some signals that would mean to start or to be ready, like hand gestures. Okay, kunyari, hand fist, yung 1. Hand fist, stop. Okay, and then when you count 1, that's a warning already. Hindi yung bawal ka ng bawal using your voice. Your voice should be your investment. Okay, yan yung ginagamit natin sa pagtuturo. Pangalagaan nyo. Huwag nyo gamitin kung saan-saan lang kakasigaw, kakabawal. Use hand gestures. Okay, frown your face. Okay, practice using your face when controlling behavior problems. Next, practice some. Sorry, it's already done. Model time consciousness. Be punctual. Do basic room routines like table and chairs, cleanliness, transfer from one room to the other, order in waiting turns, borrowing books, submitting requirements. Okay? Everything should be procedural and there should be standard protocol when conducting these activities. Yung pag-aayos ng upuan, paglabas sa classroom, kailangan may sistema yan. If you want to make it routine for 1 year, for 1 month, mahirap siya. But the preceding months, mula second month hanggang dulo ng school year, madali na siya. Kaya hindi mo na kailangang utusan, automatic na nila ang gagawin. Okay. Now, for the national competency-based teacher standards and Philippine performance standards for teachers. It says here, NCBTS is an integrated theoretical framework that defines the different dimensions of effective teaching. A very simple lang ang NCBTS. Ito ang basis before sa performance ng teacher. Pag i-evaluate kami, ano ang gagamitin? NCBTS. Okay? So if they want to evaluate to assess our teaching, our performance as an employee for teachers, they will use the NCBTS. Na ngayon, ang tawag na dyan ay PPST. Yung PPST dyan binase sa NCBTS. Okay, what are the different domains? Okay, under NCBTS. Social regard for learning. Okay, it's about instruction. Learning environment, still about instruction. Diversity of learners. How you approach teaching considering the different needs. Okay, interests of the learners. Okay, the curriculum, and then planning, assessing, and reporting, community linkages, personal growth, and development. So yung bawat area na to, ito yung ina-assess sa amin. Okay? At bawat domain, meron pa yung performance indicator. Okay? If you're going to read for NCBTS, using this link, I would advise na nandun din sa module nyo, basahin nyo yan. It's a requirement para mabasa nyo ng buo yung NCBTS. Okay, PPST for teachers. So this is a public statement of what teachers need to know, value, and be able to do in their practice. It is built on the National Competency-Based Teacher Standards. It comprises 7 domains also, just like the NCBTS, and 37 strands and 37 indicators. And that you will know if you're going to search for Depth Order number 42. So itong part ng lesson natin na to, it requires reading from you. Kasi nandyan na isa-isa yung roles and responsibilities ng teacher as an employee, as a classroom teacher. Sorry. Okay, the 21st century teacher. Now, sabi ni John Dewey, if we teach today as we taught yesterday, we rob our children of tomorrow. Okay, which is correct. So, when you teach, do not teach the same way as you taught yesterday. So, ibig sabihin, wag mong gamitin ng strategy mo. At bakit yan ang ating quotation? Kasi nga, we're talking about the 21st century skills that you need to possess. So, if you are a 21st century teacher, you should possess these skills. Communication skills, learning and innovation skills about creativity, ICT, ayan, and technology. You should be digitally skilled. Life and career skills. Now, what do we mean by this? Okay, for communication skills, these are the specific skills. Teaming, collaboration, interpersonal skills, the way you speak with the others, communicate with the others, local, national, and global orientedness. Okay, you are globally aware. Alam mo ang mundo, nangyayari sa mundo. Alam mo ang national issues. Alam mo ang nangyayari sa locality mo, like in your municipality, and interactive communication. Under learning and innovation skills, ICT. This is about creativity, okay, innovation. You need to be creative. You need to be curious. Ayan. You need to be a critical thinker when you solve problems, and you need to be a risk taker. This is an addition to the 3 C's. Life and career skills. Okay, flexible ka. You have the leadership and responsibility attribute. Social and cross-cultural skills, like you know cultures, okay, of different people. Kasi nga, you will be dealing with other people, so you should know their culture. Okay, so you know how to communicate with them. Initiative and self-direction, productivity and accountability, ethical, moral, and spiritual values. Parang yun nasa ano lang to, no? Session 2 natin. Okay, the ICT skills, you should have visual information literacies. O kayo ba, you are digitally aware sa mga apps, sa mga pinipindot. Okay, those applications that are relevant to your career. Okay, next, basic scientific, economic, and technological literacies. Okay, these are self-explanatory. And then last is multicultural literacy. It's also learning different cultures. Okay, it's your knowledge about cultures. Okay, not only in the Philippines but in the entire world. So you would know how to deal with them. Okay,